Hey everybody, for a while now I've been trying to do a video where I do it in one shot, and I haven't been able to do it every time, or I haven't liked it. And so this time, no matter what, I'm going to do a video and post it, and hopefully this goes well and there's not too many cuts or spots where I'm just trying to think of stuff. So here we go. Hope you guys like it. So today I was going to talk about cold showers versus cold plunging, which I would put close to like just doing an ice bath. So cold shower versus ice bath. I did cold showers for about a year, and I've been doing this cold plunging throughout the summer, although it was more like 60 degrees in the summer. And now in winter, for the past couple months, it's been at 32 degrees. So I've kind of gotten a taste of both. And what I can say is that cold showers, when that's what was available to me, was amazing. It woke me up in the morning. It got me going. I feel like it still had that immune benefit, and it was a really useful tool while I did it. But another thing I can say about it is, for me personally, and I don't know how many people this is true for, cold showers suck way more. And when I recently got sick, I was taking cold showers more to get back into cold plunging, and I remembered how much I dislike the cold showers. And it's a little bit better when you're doing it every day. But I feel like I've heard from other people too that if they had the decision, they would do an ice bath or a cold plunge over taking cold showers. And I think a big reason for that is when you get into that cold water, it kind of hits you everywhere. And it can be so overstimulating that it's almost like your body shuts down and you can't even feel it as extremely as you would. While with a cold shower, whatever spot it's hitting, that spot sucks. And it's super intense feeling, and it's almost like pins and needles wherever you're doing it from. So, and then you have to re-experience that feeling of when you first get in every single time you turn. And so it's only covering certain portions of your body. And so for me, that is just a really not enjoyable experience. But again, when you're doing it every day, it's a little bit better, and you still get a lot of the benefits that you get when you're polar plunging. So I think it's still a useful tool, but coming here and doing this cold plunge, I think that there's another level to it. It's not just that it's easier, because it's still extremely hard, right? This is not easy. But once you're in, you're in. Woo! And I feel like the benefits you do get from the cold plunge like this are so much more intense. The energy, just the whole experience around it, all of the benefits are a lot more intense. Again, that's not to say I didn't get benefits from the cold showers. I did, and they were really great benefits for when I had that at that time. But the intensity you get from truly getting into that freezing cold water and it going over your entire body is a completely different experience. And so I think it's a little bit ironic that for me, the cold showers that don't give me that same benefit are harder. So if I have the chance to cold plunge versus cold shower, I'm going to cold plunge every single time. And I have an added benefit, and that's that I'm here in nature. And so I come out here and I feel peaceful and I feel good, and it forces me outside. So I think that experience could be a little bit different. And I also have the benefit that I've looked at ice baths and cold plunge, and there's some like DIY ones that are decent, but for the most part, it looks like a pretty expensive endeavor to get into. So I know I'm very fortunate to have this, and that's why, and I did cold showers for a year. And so if that's what you have access to, that's what you should do. because you're still going to get, I don't know, 80% of those benefits. And I can't speak for everyone in saying that cold showers are better. And actually, if you have been doing cold showers and cold plunges, or if you've tried both, I'd be very curious to hear about that in the comments. Now, one thing I think that was different for me than maybe people going straight to a cold plunge is that during the summer when the water was at like 60 degrees and it slowly moved down through fall, I was doing it that entire time. And although there was a spot where it just got cold, and that was a shock to the body, it allowed me to slowly get used to taking the cold bath, the cold plunge. And that was super beneficial because I've done some cold plunges with other people here. And I even saw a video of me at the beginning of last spring doing a cold plunge. And I was shocked. I came in for like 5 seconds and I was like, nope, I'm done. And I left. And I've been doing this type of stuff for a long time. So I was really surprised to see that. Summer, when I did it, I'd do it 2-3 times a day, and it's still extremely cold, especially for summer. And a lot of times you can even start, if you're in here for like 20 minutes, because this comes right off the mountain, you can start shivering even though it's 90 degrees out. So although it was warmer during the winter, it was still cold. Something that you might think about if you do get an ice bath is maybe instead of just going straight into something that's super intense, you could, over the course of 2 weeks, a month, you could slowly add in more and more ice and continue to like lower the temperature. I usually get my head wet, but I'm filming and I got earplugs in, so I'm hoping that the sound quality isn't horrible.